Okay, hello everyone. We are going to start Gravitational story time, but before that, there's a high score card collector that we need to do, and I'm already here. So, Rita, you press. So, we finish this. Now it's time for the Gravitational story time. A great movie buddy, seeing what you see, feeling what you feel. I hope we meet Venus again, because I really like her. I think they changed this one, didn't they? This one is not changed. Hi Haley. Happy Gilded Carrot Day. Welcome to Gravity Cinema. To celebrate Gilded Carrot Day, the latest film lineup, Gravitational Storytime is now showing. Gravitational Storytime, the special playlist. That's right, we've carefully selected several classic theme films spanning a variety of genres. We recommend inviting a companion to watch and discuss them together and enjoy our holiday discounts. Sharing a film with someone important, side by side, this companionship is one of the Gilded Carrot Day gifts that Gravity Cinema is happy to offer you. For your inconvenience, you can purchase all tickets for this event at the dedicated ticket machine over there. All the special ticket stops from Gravitational Storytime to redeem extra rewards. Okay. Hope this wonderful films add another shiny memory for you and your companion. Enjoy the show. Reminder, please arrive early. Gilded Carrot Day. What? Gilded Carrot Day films now showing. I'm guessing. Oh, it's on that. Okay. Silver screen invitation still the heartbeat. This flick looked pretty touching. Uh-huh. Oh, so they didn't like give us new movies for this. Oh my god, so itchy. Okay, Cecilia. Cinema's first pack. What's Cecilia like? When she's off the clock from being a music teacher at Angels of Illusion, feels like a solid chance to get to know her better. Might as well catch a movie she's into together. Sure. Human heart beats around 100,000 times in a single day. This movie, the heartbeat looks really good. Cecilia, wanna watch this movie? If it's a good movie, I can recommend it to the Little Angels later. Manager, are you interested in this movie? I can grab 2 tickets. Thank you then, let's watch it together. Sounds good, I'll go get the tickets now. Hang tight here for a sec, manager. Her heartbeat. This flick looks pretty touching. Okay, it's the movie they want to see. Cecilia sits gracefully in her seat looking forward to the movie. It's still some time before the movie starts. Should I chat with Cecilia about something she's interested in? Her daily activities revolve around the Angels of Delusion. Doesn't she need some time to herself? Chat about Cecilia herself. Let's talk about the Angels of Delusion.
Me? I thought Manager would be more interested in hearing about the Angels of Delusion. I recently learned a special little craft from Suna. She really likes scented candles, so I ended up making some for scenting clothes, too.
Cecilia raised her wrist and a faint fragrance wafted from inside her sleeve.
So, what do you think? It's a calming scent, right? I made quite a few. I can give you some another day, Manager.
The movie begins and the once warm, cozy everyday life is suddenly shattered by an incident in which a child falls into the hollow. His mother resolutely steps into the hollow, following the trembling ECG traces on her phone screen as she searches for the traces of her child. Separated from the investigator and cornered against ruined walls, the mother finds herself surrounded by materials with nowhere left to run. When her phone falls in the moment she swept up in the hollow disaster, you feel Cecilia's breathing stifle.
Oh, is that so? I once had a cameo in a movie before, and I recall the director mentioning something similar while explaining the scene. Creating sudden incidents to recapture the audience's attention is a tried and true technique in story design. I got too caught up in the moment and completely forgot about all that stuff.
Drawing people in, blurring the line between reality and fiction, perhaps that's the magic of cinema.
Don't you understand? Even if your kid wasn't trapped by the hollow, there's no way he would have made it. Stop fooling yourself!
For a mother, only what she sees with her own eyes is real. Besides, my child hasn't given up believing in his mother. His heartbeat gradually calmed down. He knew I would definitely find him.
The child is transported through the hollow again and again, making him impossible to locate, and his mother also gets caught out in a crisis. The atmosphere grows tense. At this moment, everyone is worried for this parent and child. Everyone lets out a collective gasp as the ECG reading on the phone screen returns to normal. Celia seems unusually quiet, her normally soft breathing barely perceptible. You turn your head to catch a glimpse of her expression. A teardrop rolls down Cecilia's cheek. Under the dim light of the cinema, it shimmers with a slightly iridescent. What? I don't understand. Huh? Is she like a mermaid or something? Because, I mean, no, I mean, thought she would be like a siren instead of a mermaid. After a long while, a single sob finally escapes.
Sorry, manager. I got a bit carried away.
Cecilia takes the tissue. Cecilia takes the tissue, her slender fingers brush lightly against yours, leaving behind a faint cold touch.
It's just that seeing hope rekindled for this mother and child after all the hardship they've endured, it truly moved me. We lived through the fall of the old capital. We all know just how rare miracles that avert disaster truly are. Even if it's only fiction, witnessing such a miracle is enough to bring me comfort. Because I can't help but believe that such a possibility will always exist.
You finish watching The Heartbeat with Cecilia. As the agent for the Angels of Delusion, Cecilia must really relate to the mother in the movie.
Rather than calling it bravery, I'd say everything she did was almost instinctive. Before her mind could even catch up, her body had already made the choice. I totally get it. That feeling when you'd risk everything to protect someone. If anything were to happen to the girls of Angels of Delusion, I know I'd be just like that mother. Even if it meant facing immense danger, I would still search for a way to save them. Of course. They're all going to soar smoothly all the way to the top and become the most dazzling angels there are. Before the Hollow, humans are insignificant. Yet, the Hollow cannot erase the bounds of emotion. In the face of this disaster, the mother held tight to this lifeline, finding her child through the sound of his heartbeat. That was such a great movie. I'm so thankful I got to watch it with you.
I think I read this before, right? If not, then I'll just read it again. The only force that can overcome hollows and destiny itself, maybe it's just the heartbeat connecting a mother and child. Yo, I don't know why. My legs are very itchy. I think there's a mosquito in my room again. Thanks for sticking with me through the whole movie, manager. The heartbeat really is a perfect name for it. While watching the movie, I shared thousands of heartbeats with you, man. Oh my. But should I recommend this one to the little angels? The story's great, but it feels like Arya and Suna would be crying the whole time. Let's watch it together another day. That actually sounds like a good idea. When the time comes, I'll need you to help me take care of the little angel's emotions, manager. Jane? What? There's no way. How? What? James, they. Okay, let's see if there's anyone else first. Nope. Oh, there's actually movie notes. Okay. I don't know whether this is like the same comments that they have then the first time we did it. But I guess it's fine. Okay, Jane. Coffee Mate is a pretty cute flick, you know. Okay, Jane's daily work must be pretty tough. Take this chance to pick out something light and fun to watch together. Share some quality screen time with her. I've always heard that Coffee Mate is a really cute movie about a sweet, gentle coffee machine falling for an adorable customer. It's such a cute movie. You haven't already watched it with some other cute lady, have you, manager? I did, actually. I'm so sorry. I'm the video store manager after all. I've watched a lot of movies. Relax, relax, cute little manager. Whether you've seen it with someone else or not, what matters to me is that watching this movie with you will be a precious memory for me. But whether you've seen this movie with someone else or not, you better treat it watching with me as something truly special. Just like how, no matter how many customers come and go, Angelina is still one of a kind to Mr. Rob. I ship you with Seth, I do ship you with Wise, technically. Let's hurry into the theater. The darkness will be providing that little blush of yours. I am blushing? Okay. I need to... Okay. Jane's gaze keeps drifting to the side. It seems she's more interested in her companion's reaction than in the movie itself. Jane softly hums a cheerful tune. It sounds like the jingle from the Coffee Mate trailer. She seems really excited about this movie. Maybe I should chat with her and see what she thinks of it. Dude, are you into romance flicks?
Oh my. What a heart-fluttering question, my little manager. Romance, huh? Seems like a pretty foreign concept to me. So hard to understand. To be honest, instead of listening to someone's confession, I'd much rather secretly catch the sound of someone's heart skipping a beat. The chocolate and syrup completely mask the taste of coffee beans. Angelina doesn't even like coffee at all, does she? Plot holes? I don't really see it that way. A girl who doesn't even like coffee insists on visiting a cafe every day, only to develop a crush on the quiet, reserved coffee machine. A foolish construct that runs the same program for every customer day after day suddenly develops an unexpected bit in its code, one sparked solely for the girl. But it's exactly these little, irrational moments that make emotions in real life all the more special.
Mr. Rob, is this latte art a habit of yours? Or a secret love letter?
Customer preferences detected. Double syrup with 0 loneliness concentration.
Never mind. I like it anyway.
Those cheesy lines from an old high school romance movie, lines that couples have used to death but somehow take on a new life when coming from a coffee machine.
Hey, are you sneaking a peek at me, little manager? It doesn't quite make my heart race the way that I imagined it would. Maybe it's because the plot just isn't all that exciting. Or is it because you're simply too used to watching movies with someone else, manager? Or maybe...
Because I'm not
watching
sad.
movies with me really that boring, manager?
Because I'm not sad. Okay, I'm not sad. Okay, if it's sad, you'll probably be like having way more fun than me.
That's more like it. My heart is racing.
If only I was sad. You know, we finished watching Coffee Mate with Jane. Theater lights slowly come up as the audience begins to file out. Looks like most of the audience here are couples. It really was a cute movie, kinda interesting flick, huh?
I knew you'd feel the same way, little manager. People I perceive as cute people can perceive cute things the same cute way as cute me.
What kind of tongue twister are you reciting?
So cute. Compared to convoluted dialogue and pretentious foreshadowing, I definitely prefer this kind of simple and cute little treat. Next time you get more sweet treats, be sure to recommend them to me too, little manager. Movie reviews? Maybe it's best to leave all that deep, highbrow stuff to you, huh? If I absolutely must. The movie is simply adorable, and so is the person I watched it with.
After watching, I kinda wanna open a coffee shop too. You keep coming back to a place just for someone, and otherwise ordinary street became the most special place of all. Even caffeine, a once welcome, has become the sweetest scent of happy memories. Memories sure do put a filter on everything. Jane, do you have any special place like that? Of course I do, the back door of the public security precinct. Between the ruthless criminals and my even more ruthless boss, I end up there all the time. Just kidding. As for where that special place actually is, I'll tell you someday when the time is right. Whether it's the cinema or the public security precinct. See you next time, manager. 医学 Nah. The name heart distillation. Oh, brother. Okay. Yishan, Haunted Rouge. This week looks pretty solid. Oh, it's Astra's movie though. Okay, Shufu seems fine on the surface, but thinking back on everything lately, she's gotta be carrying some serious pressure. Maybe a thrilling movie will help her unwind a bit. Haunted Rouge actually looks pretty good. This film was shot on location at Wi-Fi. Even though it's familiar scenery, seeing it on the big screen feels different. Watching a trailer this late might make you a little uneasy. If you're not into it, you can pick something else. No need to push yourself. I'm okay with it. Oh, you're in a good mood today. Alright, let's go with this one. Wise, you cannot say that. You're such a scaredy cat, you cannot say that. I just hope that I did not accidentally click the wrong movie, you know? Yishuan Shifu seems pretty into the movie.
I didn't expect this many people at a midnight showing. Then again, I guess some people think horror movies hit different at night. Can't say they're wrong. The air feels heavier after dark. Wise, coming here at this hour? You're braver than usual today. I see. Having company makes it easier to stay composed. But even if I weren't here, I doubt it would make much difference. It's just a movie after all. It's not like we're actually running into evil spirits. But if you do get scared, you can lean closer to me.
Move. I don't even get a choice with it for this. Move closer to Shifu. Faith's mouth flickers in Yishuan's eye.
That was fast. Though I suppose it never hurts to be prepared. Alright, looks like it's about time. The movie's starting.
The lights slowly dim as the opening score begins. Mixed in with it are the faint nervous breaths of the crowd. The movie starts. The gate of the old mansion creaks open with an awful scraping sound. In the pitch-black darkness beyond, there's a few eerie muffled giggles. The audience senses up. Someone let out a quiet gasp. Shifu doesn't look scared at all. She looks almost entertained.
The strange creature in this movie is kind of interesting. It's not very powerful, but it knows how to put on a scary act. I was just thinking, what kind of techniques would I use if I ran into something like that one day? Or maybe I could let you handle it. It's good practice.
Did she forget that Wise is like the scariest scary cat of all times? Like, you should have asked Belle for it, you know? Because if you ask Wise, he's gonna be like, nah. I do wonder what other guests that we have, because right now it's only like the old units, I guess.
Yes, something around that level suits you perfectly. Good chance to apply the techniques I taught you. What do you think, Wise?
Quickly shake your hair and scoot farther away from Shifu.
Why are you scooting away? I'm just teasing. If something like that really appeared, I'd handle it myself. You have nothing to worry about. All right. I'll stop picking on you. Come back. Judging by the pacing, the main plot is about to unfold.
You said some other guests were waiting for me in the lobby. But we're deep in the mountains. There shouldn't be anyone alive in this villa.
Well, they aren't exactly alive. But it's also true they're waiting for new guests. Just like the 47 other guests before you.
Huh? You mean they all... Who are you? What is this place?
In the second half of the movie, the story becomes more eerie. Some audience members start screaming. It ends up without realizing it, the next scene would jump scare you at any moment. You feel a light tap on your arm. When you turn your head, Shifu is watching you with a gentle look.
Do you remember the meditation technique I taught you? When your thoughts start to wander, just bring your awareness in your palm. Stay focused and feel the energy flow.
Yishan Shifu leans in and takes your hand. She taps lightly with her fingers. A warm sensation spreads through your chest.
Like this, let the unease fade away. Don't worry. Like I said, I'll stay right here with you till the movie ends.
Thank you, Shifu. I'm feeling much better now.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. This movie is designed to take out people's deepest fears. If it ever gets uncomfortable, don't force yourself. Just tell me.
When the movie ends, Shifu seems to have much to share.
You weren't the only one feeling tense. Quite a few people around us were startled as well. That creature in the movie isn't actually especially powerful. But it's good at using hints and atmosphere to stir up fear and unsettle people's minds.
Ooh, choices.
Simple fear-mongering doesn't really work on me. Too bad the director didn't get a bit more creative with how strange and unpredictable the creature could have been.
I get it. You like suspense stories, Shifu.
Not really. If the creature's appearance had been depicted with greater nuance and realism, the movie would have had more practical value. It could have served as useful reference material for you, Fufu, and the others. A proper lesson in warding off misfortune.
Are you assigning homework again?
All right. I'm joking. Don't want you to shake your head and scoot away again. It's getting late. Watching something this intense at night is tiring on the mind and body. Once we leave the theater, you should head home and get some rest. Watching a movie with you does feel a little different. With someone familiar sitting next to you, all those strange things on screen start to feel like they're happening right beside you. If you're up for it, we can come back and watch another movie together sometime.
The vibe's solid overall, but if we could spice up the details on the weird stuff, it really amp up that mystique factor. It's getting late now, time to head back and get some rest. I wonder if those scenes will replay in your dreams if you start feeling uneasy. I remember what you taught me, Shifu. A faint smile appears at the corner of Yishuan's eyes. You're learning fast. A few more practice sessions, and you'll be able to explore that old mansion in your dreams. I don't think Wise would want that. I'll dream about going there with you, Shifu. If I really could show up in your dreams, just wandering around some dusty old mansion together might be a bit of a waste, don't you think? Why not use the chance to teach you some secret techniques I haven't shown you yet? Though that's only if you can actually dream of me first. I mean, we did dream of you. Like on the Shun Guang's event. Alright, that's enough chatting for today. It's getting late, so let's head back and get some rest. Next time there's a movie you want to see, we can come back here again. Billy? Okay. Wow, we only have like 2 NPC this time. That sucks though. Okay, let's read the movie notes. Billy's talking like so long. Starlight Night, the first heroes. Wonder where I can get my hands on a signed poster from the director. I heard Starlight Night fans only watch the series with their closest friends. If it's Billy, he'd probably want to watch it with me, right? Oh, Proxy, you're here for the premiere of Starlight Night, the first heroes too? You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this movie. Sure, it got delayed like a million times, but I finally lived to see release day before my circuits completely rusted out. I'm suddenly really hyped. Sounds like an absolute must-see, a true movie of a lifetime. Absolutely right. Let's start our heroic journey right here and now. And no time to hesitate, Proxy. Let's get inside now. Okay. Billy is sitting up straight in front of the big screen. He's clearly excited for the movie. The movie hasn't even started yet and Billy's already getting hyped up. Let's take this chance to chat about something he's interested in. Let's talk about Billy, let's talk about movie.
Proxy, you didn't miss the previous Starlight Night releases, did you? Starlight Night Seasons 1 through 3, Starlight Night The Other Night, Starlight Night Awakening? Every single one is a masterpiece in its own tier!
The movie starts. This one seems different from all the previous Starlight Night movies. At the beginning of the story, the protagonists haven't gained their transformation abilities yet. Great talks with bats and clouds were already enough to leave them battered and beaten on the ground.
Proxy, you're on the edge of your seat now! After all, these Starlight Knights are just ordinary people. But I know they'll get back on their feet. Because they're Starlight Knights!
Hey, who cares if we can't transform? We're not fighting just to become Starlight Knights.
We're just ordinary folks, but we all have a reason to find our courage.
The Starlight Knights aren't fighting this battle alone!
Billy's body tenses up as he sits upright in his seat, eyes glued to the screen. Terrifying monsters descend upon the city as citizens frantically evacuate through the ruined streets. Even though the heroes can transform and fight at this point, their combat abilities seem far inferior to those of the enemy. It seems like no one could help them in this critical moment. Billy on the shoulder, they'll win. Billy hesitates for a moment, then nods firmly. The screen's glow flickers across both you and Billy's faces. Turning Point emerges as ordinary people who should have stand united before the heroes. Led by a nameless intelligent construct, people bravely take up all sorts of makeshift weapons.
So even ordinary folks who keep pushing forward can become heroes. I know they'll win! The director did say in an interview that the plot of the movie might be a little different than what Starlight Knight fans expect. It's a story about the director's creative aspirations. But those ordinary citizens, and that nameless intelligent construct, were truly brave enough to be called Starlight Knights! For all you Starlight Knight fans out there, this movie will definitely live up to your expectations! For those who aren't Starlight Knight fans yet, it's your perfect chance to become one! All in all, I highly recommend everyone to check out Starlight Knight, The First Heroes!
So you're telling me the story of a little bamboo teaming up with a cat to become New Eridu's strongest proxy actually happened? The proxy business is super competitive these days, but it really does make for one heck of a movie. Ooh, Wise, you look like you have something to say. Don't tell me that's not how the story goes. Since I was wrong, guess you'll have to watch this movie with me to help me understand. 7710 and Katie finally understand each other. Yeah, it feels super emotional to you too, right? Yeah, everyone's smiling, but connecting with a kitty isn't easy. 7710's really putting in the work. Even if we can't understand each other's feelings at first, as long as we keep paying attention to one another, we'll eventually understand each other's hearts. Like how you noticed my change in mood right away.
A bang boo that mistakes kittens for rescue targets is clearly defective. I apologize, but we'll need to recall it. Don't worry, we're just gonna wipe its memory and reprogram it from scratch. Hey, what are you doing?
It saved Katie and got her out of the hollow! You can't read it like this! Katie, take 7710 and run!
Yeah, go on, run! 7710 and Katie! Shake them off, 7710, Katie! Your family's waiting for you to come back! Hurry! Caring for each other and our families gives us new strength. Quick, transform into your second form and blast them with lasers! If I were the director, I'd add a scene like that. It's what the villain who tried to keep the three of them apart deserves. If you say so, then they should be fine. After all, you're the movie expert. Are you more interested in the little kitty? I'm actually more curious about that little bamboo called 7710. Maybe it's because we're alike. We both struggle to understand how others' emotions work. I really hope it finds a family of its own. But I just looked up its real-world prototype. In the end, it was recalled by the association as a defective product. So I guess people are more interested in a kitten that can feel emotions than a defective product, huh? Don't be fooled by appearances. New Eridu is the kind of place where even a Varus can have a fan club. Thanks, Wise. Proxy, I knew it was the right call to watch this with one of my own kind. Whether I'm a Bing Boo or a cat in the future, you'll be my adventure buddy either way. Oh, yeah, even when we're not in public, I want to keep calling you Wise. That okay?
Well, if you're gonna keep a dog, you gotta feed them. I'm a pro at this, and there's lots of different flavors of dog food. They're all delicious. I also know that dogs need to be taken out on a run every day, and the ones in the outer ring always bolt when they see me. I really can do everything, right? What do we do? We're gonna get caught. I'm just a little pup. Wise, didn't you say this wasn't a horror movie? An investigator gave me some food. Looks like he's not half bad after all. I can't get his scent through the screen, so I can't gauge his strength. But judging by how he walks, even if he were a bad guy, he'd be a pretty weak one. Then it's all good. It's too bad for him that he had to run into me. Immersed? You mean I'm thinking of myself as Ross? Like right now when his paw's being held, it gives me this warm fuzzy feeling. What about you? Do you immerse yourself in the investigator's perspective too? Well, don't be shy. I can lend you my hand.
When I pulled you out of that fissure, you were so scared that you wouldn't even touch a can of food. Who would have guessed I'd be counting on you so soon?
Here, take the leash. This time, it's your turn to lead the way.
What? Come on, spit it out, spit it out! Oh, of course not. This is just another typical story set in a hollow, right? But I've never seen those kinds of ethereals in a hollow before. License? Why would an ethereal need a... Oh, I get it. They made them look cute on purpose so they wouldn't scare people. Wise, if you know where they shoot movies like this, you've gotta hook me up! I'm totally cut out to be this kind of villain. At least if it were me, I wouldn't be making such a mess while eating. I can't understand the middle part at all. Even though the ethereals never actually hurt them, the investigator was still terrified? Also, I carefully studied the reflection in his eyes. And you know what I saw? There was nothing in front of him at all, let alone an ethereal. In the end, little Ross became a rescue dog and joined the Hollow Investigative Association. But honestly, the decor and layout of that place looks more like a public security precinct. Wait, so you're telling me that little puppy ended up in public security's hands? Oh no! Spotting these details is a piece of cake for me. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have been dragged into public security. Let's not talk about such awful things. This was a flawless success for our cinema investigation. Not only did we find nothing, but we also wasted so much time! Another day of slacking off under the boss's nose. And I can even apply to come back and investigate again. Sweet!
Is it that obvious? Well, why else would I be here for a second watch? Even though it's a fantasy film, it's got a really cool ghost story vibe to it. That's why I love it. Just embrace the suspense. Don't worry too much about figuring out the truth behind the story. These aliens seem pretty interesting, huh? Wow, that's my proxy. You knew exactly what I was thinking. But seriously, a creature that can transform into anything at will? That's what I call the perfect partner for pranks. You've got a point. The last time I went out to play with some cats, the little guy threw a fit for ages once we got back. But if this creature could morph into his favorite apple, maybe we could mess with Kama too.
Wait, are these my memories? If so, how can I see myself in third person? That stirring stick that just popped out of my hand, it was like it had a life of its own. If this is a dream, it feels way too real. What are these aliens?
That was quite the scene just now. But... I just touched you. If I were some kind of alien, then you should be worried about being completely replaced by me. Huh? Uh-oh, you've completely turned the tables on me. When you morph into me, just remember to feed Kama on time. And don't let him have too many snacks. Looks like you're really into it too. I thought maybe you'd be like everyone else, whining about how wishy-washy the movie's ending was. You know what makes thrillers so captivating? It's all about the feeling of suspense. If you look at it that way, suspense films and ghost stories boil down to the same thing. Once an urban legend gets cracked, it loses its charm. Just like how a movie's not as fun to rewatch once you know the big plot twist. But movies that leave you hanging keep drawing people back to theaters, searching for answers. Stories like that are better than something you can figure out after seeing it once, right? I'm so happy you could watch my favorite movie with me today. Letting you join me in uncovering the truth behind Don't Touch and seeking out the traces of fantasy left on these images. It somehow feels like I've pulled you a little further into my world.
needn't worry. I won't let the somber atmosphere keep me quiet and dispirited. I'd like to think I'm good at keeping my emotions in check. After all, restraint is a fundamental virtue. As a member of Victoria Housekeeping, one is expected to be well-versed in a broad range of subjects. So that I may offer you just the right companionship while you enjoy the film. One with insights ahead of their era often meets not understanding first, but solitude. Indeed, it matters not whether one be flesh or forged steel. Once you've chosen someone, you follow them without reservation. Such loyalty itself may be enough to challenge the nihility.
Stop terrorizing us with poetic metaphors. Science needs data, not wild imaginations.
This isn't a gamble of probability, but a countdown that's already begun. We can't just turn a blind eye because it's beyond our understanding. When disaster strikes, let's hope those data models you're so proud of ring the alarm before my delusions do.
Apologies for letting you witness me in such an uncomposed state. Sacrifice. Seems like this is what she chose in the end. Her ultimate interpretation of loyalty. Such an ending. Even though I foresaw it rationally, emotionally it remains difficult to digest immediately. That said, this story still affirmed my belief that once you find something worth fighting for, it is worth protecting at any cost. Even if the ending leads to nihility, the journey to fight against emptiness holds the greatest meaning. Much like watching this film with you today, even knowing in advance it would be a tragedy. Being able to witness, contemplate, and resonate with you, this process itself has illuminated this moment. To face this known weight together with you and draw strength from it to move forward. Perhaps that is our smallest, most steadfast way to resist any form of nihility in the real world. Yes, it is a work that completely denies hope. But it also compels the viewer to contemplate the meaning of any effort in the face of absolute nihility. What struck me most in this movie wasn't the disaster itself, but how our protagonist, the scientist, chose to bear the weight of the world alone after her warnings to humanity went unheeded. And the loyalty displayed by her mechanical companion. Theirs was a friendship transcending all programmed parameters. To walk a path you know leads nowhere, and to see it through to the very end, that resolve alone is far beyond any measure of victory or defeat. Thank you for accompanying me to see this film. It carried much weight, but I found it to be a precious and profound warning. It has reinforced my conviction that protecting such ordinary moments of watching films together is a mission we cannot fail. In collective chaos, the light of reason shines as faintly as a firefly. But those who remain steadfast in their duty and loyalty until the very end, their stance itself was the strongest response to nihility. Thank you for sharing this profound moment with me.
This cinema's decor is both practical and elegant. It's no less impressive than the banquet hall at Yum Cha Sin. And the snacks those people are munching on? It's gotta be... popcorn, right? I've heard customers mention it, but this is my first time seeing it for myself. It smells delightful. I bet it tastes great, too. I wouldn't say I'm dying to try it, but it is pretty intriguing. After all, this type of snack is hard to come by where I'm from. Compared to the delicate and refreshing snacks of Phylum Heights, folks here in Janus Quarters seem to prefer their treats with a much richer flavor profile. Speaking of which, to improve on Yum Cha Sin's selection, my boss actually sent me out to sample flavors from other locations. But every place has its own vibe. I can't fully understand New Eridu's food culture in just a few days. Like this popcorn, for example. I never got a chance to try it. Oh my, thanks for the offer. But if I go out to get snacks right now, I'd probably miss the best parts of the movie. Maybe next time. Everyone laughing and gasping together. It kind of reminds me of going to the open-air cinema back when I was a kid. I wonder if you've ever experienced something like that. It was super popular back in the day. Back then, there weren't many theaters around, so everyone would gather in the plaza to catch a flick. Movie theaters are pretty quiet, right? But outdoor screenings are a totally different vibe. They're always super lively. Snacking on sunflower seeds, chatting away, laughing together. It's chaotic for sure, but it evokes a warm, fuzzy feeling. But when the plot gets emotional, everyone quiets down all at once. Back then, I'd always quietly wipe away my tears in the dark. I was so afraid that someone would notice and make fun of me. Look at me running my mouth. You've got me spilling my childhood anecdotes just like that. It didn't destroy my image as the model Yum Cha Sin employee in your eyes, did it?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Daydreaming again, little Bang Boo. Come here, my squishy little cupcake. Oh, you're so soft. You were born to be petted and rubbed.
Oh no! Oh no!
plenty of movies about people swapping bodies, but I can't say I've seen too many where people swap with a bamboo. But this idea is pretty clever. It dodges the cliched setups while keeping the story tight and well-paced. If I swapped bodies with my picky little bamboo, everyone would be in for a rough time. That little guy's got a nasty temper. If we made him work at Yumchasin, it would have customers fuming left and right. Speaking of, I just remembered that the bamboo you sent to run the stall was really well behaved. It goes by 20, right? If only I could swap bodies with that little troublemaker of mine. I've never even seen it sit still for a second. If you're looking for some deep insight or super detailed analysis, you're probably gonna be disappointed. My take? It's loud, it's lively, it's got heart. It left me with a sense of happiness inside. You think so too? I thought you'd find my take too simple. To me, movies are like dim sum. More than some logical analysis, it's the taste that hits your tongue that matters the most. This movie is like a plate of crispy, sweet almond cookies. You can scarf down piece after piece without feeling an ounce of guilt. It wasn't a big-budget blockbuster, nor was it a martial arts piece that is all the rage in Wi-Fi Peninsula. It won't stick with you forever, but it provided a carefree and enjoyable time while it lasted. Thanks for the recommendation. This little snack really hits the spot.
After all that, we did not even grab popcorn with her. What the hell? Sorry about that. My area is going fireworks and I could hear them. It was very loud. Silver screen invitation on Yu. Dreamland Journey puts you in a chill mood, so let's check this one out. Now that the Angels of Delusion's training's wrapped up, why not invite the three little idols out for a fun, light-hearted movie? Burrito. Manager over here, we've already got the tickets and it's Dreamland Journey. Suna and Arya spent ages searching internet and thought it would be perfect for us to watch together. We went through a ton of movies, narrowed them down to a shortlist, and then had a fierce three-way vote before finally settling on this one. Angon thought the movie's runtime was perfect and it wouldn't cut into her gaming time back home. But I figured a fairy tale movie was the safest pick, even if it didn't blow everyone away, at least nobody would hate it. As for Arya, she hadn't seen any of them, so she was interested in all of them and just went along with the vote. What do you think, manager? If you want to choose a different movie, we can always hold another vote. I like this one, then it's a full vote. The Angels of Delusion are heading to Dreamland with the manager. Alright, manager, close your eyes and pick out a movie and pick a movie ticket. We couldn't get 4 seats together, but you can draw one first. You casually pull out a ticket from the row. Movie tickets Nan Gongyu is holding. Nan Gongyu gives one for herself and gives the remaining ones to Suna and Arya. Movie partner lottery results are in. Manager and I sit together while Suna and Arya sit together. Let's go. Beside you, Nan Gongyu adjusts her posture, settling into the most relaxed position to enjoy the movie. Nan Gongyu tucks your sleeve.
Before deciding to see the movie, we read a lot of reviews, and they all said it was good. Right. Do you want me to send you those reviews, manager?
That's a spoiler, isn't it?
You got me. Okay, I'll black out all the keywords before sending it to you.
Then it probably isn't worth reading.
Well, even if I secretly write bad things about you in the blacked out parts, you'll never know. Then again, even if I snuck in things like, I like you, manager, you wouldn't find out either.
Sometimes it's impossible to follow Nan Gongyu's train of thought. She's definitely interested in this movie. Should we keep talking about it?
Before deciding to watch this movie, I had a dream about it last night. In my dream, this movie's producer actually came to us to sing the theme song. I and Suno were so happy and both screamed with joy. And then I woke up. Even though the dream felt pretty average, I guess it's still a good sign.
The movie begins. Lillian accidentally enters a mysterious wonderland and embarks on a journey through the fairy tale world. The Red Rabbit Baron hops to her side, bowing politely, drawing a smile from the audience. But Nan Gongyu's smile doesn't look quite so innocent.
You got me. Can't blame anyone for wanting to pinch something that looks that squishy.
In a fairy tale wonderland, an adventure awaits. Yeah, right. Even kids wouldn't fall for that kind of stuff anymore. That was me, just another boring adult, unable to believe fairy tales and all that happily ever after stuff. Until I came here. Fairy tales are real. Dreamland adventures do exist. And that's the kind of story I'm going to write. Stories that bring children hope and happiness.
In this cinematic wonderland, even the colors can't come alive and flow. Colorless paper butterflies fly toward Lillian, catching her shoulders and carrying her into the sky. The freedom and beauty of this scene draw soft gasps of admiration from the audience. Nan Gongyu is so focused, she is completely forgotten about the chocolate in her hand. Looks like it's about to melt.
Thanks. engrossed in the movie, I forgot I was still holding the snacks Suna gave me.
Where are they? They should be behind us.
Hold on. Now that you mention it... just as expected, Suna and Arya haven't eaten their chocolates either. But how should I put this? Somehow this gives off a Angels of Delusion are all idiots vibe. Manager, you've got to keep this a secret. Forever. Okay?
You finished watching Dreamland Journey with the Angels of Delusion.
Because the visuals and music really complement each other so well. Sometimes, even though I know it's not real, those feelings start to tug at my heartstrings. And then I end up getting all emotional. But then, looking at Sun and Arya's expressions, they seem genuinely touched. That's nice too. The one-sided collab between the cinema and Angels of Delusion perfectly concluded.
Pretty solid way to kill time. At least it put me in a good mood. It put me in a good mood after. Thanks for sticking with us through the whole movie, Manager. Are you heading back to training? That was the plan, but inspiration just hit. I really want to head back and get this song down now. I knew it. No worries, no worries. Nangkung and I can head off to dance practice first. Yeah, next time you visit us, Manager, you might get to hear our brand new fantasy style song. So now you're not gonna bail on us, are you? Don't worry, I won't let you down this time. Okay, so we finish everything. So far, I'm quite sad that we only have 2 NPCs instead of like... I think the previous ones are like having a lot more NPCs, right? I'm kind of sad as well that we didn't get Venus, because I like Venus. I was hoping that he might be like those once in a year type of event thing, you know, but it's not. So yeah. Wonder what that's all about. Okay, so we actually have something else. Isn't this an Angel of Illusion special guest? Did you come all this way just to try that lucky seat again? Say hello properly, Manager. Great to see you again. So today you guys are back for another round of Dreamland. Not today, we are here for a nostalgia tour. We heard that some films go off screen after the Gilded Carrot Day, so we wanted to soak in the atmosphere here a little longer. After all, this is where Bunny went bang and fished a little Suna's inspiration right out. That's right, we even bought last limited edition bunny-shaped popcorn as a souvenir. Our little composer might be strict with the budget day today, but on occasions like this, she really knows how to make it feel special. Nangkong, not everyone's got your crazy good luck, always running to Denny's falling from the sky. It's important to save where you can spend. It's important to save where you can and spend wisely. How's Suna new song coming along? See, Suna, even our manager is checking in for updates. Even our manager is checking in for updates. Did any paper butterflies ever fly out of those crumpled drafts you threw away? Not yet. I just can't seem to get the part where the rabbit hole collapses at the end right. But the melody Suna wrote is gorgeous, especially the chorus. I've actually been secretly practicing humming it. It's just the choreography that I'm still short on ideas for. The truth is, thanks to the manager and that movie, the original melody was created a while back. As for the title, the composer's still putting it through a ruthless review, so she refuses to call it finished. This nostalgia tour is also our last chance to help Suna reinstorm her title and give Past Times Angels of Delusions a Cinema one-sided collab project a proper satisfying wrap-up. The Dreamland Journey was one of our favorite memories from these past few weeks. It's also a very fun memory for me. I had a great time watching it too. Thanks for going along with our antics manager. Watching a movie together is way more fun than sitting in front of a screen alone. That feeling of everyone watching, the feeling of everyone laughing together and getting swept up in the story. So absorbed you forget to eat your chocolate even as it melts is one of a kind. Manager, please erase that chocolate melting embarrassment from your memory forever. Still, seeing you two get so into it was totally worth the ticket price. Plus, getting to sit with Manager was like hitting the jackpot that day. Let's watch a movie together again next time. Let's talk about movies next time. The Angels of Delusion VIP seats will always be reserved for your manager. As long as a certain CFO signs off on the budget, I'm in any time. Anyway, I've polished up the arrangement and settled on the title. You'll be the first one to hear it, manager. Next, I will remember to finish the chocolate first, then focus on the movie. Alright. Let's get this nostalgia tour going again so we can make the best song, one that truly lives up to that memory. Manager, don't forget our promise, okay? Once the new song is finished, let's go watch a movie together again. You watch the three of them wave and walk away side by side. Suna's grumbling is still faintly audible along with An Gongyu and Maria's amused replies. Sunlight falls on them, warm and comforting. Okay, so we finished this event. Yeah. So sorry about the middle part. The fireworks was just so insane. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next stream. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.